Yeah, like maybe the reason so I'm unable to get the things I truly want is because of my own negligence. But I do believe within my heart that man, I'm going to make it. And I'm going to make it so big. But I just really need to come to this place where I need to trust in myself with all my heart. Not just trusting in myself, but trusting in you, the power that you have within me, that power that is at work in me. God, I need to trust it as well. That if you tell me that Adele, I want you to cross this bridge, and I'm like, God, this bridge is shaking, and you're like, tell me, hey girl, it's not about you crossing this bridge, man. It's about what you have within you. That power which is at work in you. That you can do that which you can think. Anything which you think or imagine, God, I can do it. So you can tell me that I can speak to a mountain and it moves. Who am I to be afraid? Who am I to be afraid, God? The dreams I've had these dreams for the longest time. It's piercing because the knot is crazy. The staring is mad. It's like sometimes you wake up in the morning and you just find yourself just there. You're just there. You're just there. It keeps looking at you and saying, girl, there's this story. And whenever I think of that story, I think of myself because I don't want to be like that. Back in the days, I used to watch a lot of videos, historical videos, American videos, Harriet Tubman, a lot of them. And I used to go and dig the stories and read the stories now, and I felt like, yeah, I want to be one of them. I was so invested in trying to be a woman of some sort of caliber. I wanted to have it all. So I always go and dig stories about ladies who have done things and frank. And then I'll be like, God, I want my name to be written somewhere. I don't want to just die like that. One day when I die, not leaving a legacy, but leaving some sort of myself here, like leaving something behind. And when they think about me, like, okay, I dealt with this particular thing, and they'll be like, whoa. So there was this story. The first time I heard the story was from Denzel Washington, of course, because I love him. But here's the story. He says there was this man on his deathbed. Surrounding him are his untapped potentials, his talents, his visions, his ideas, the vision, all the things, the dreams he couldn't bring to life. And he's laying down his deathbed, and surrounding him are all these figures. They're angry, they're so mad, disappointed at him. They tell him, look, we came to you so you could bring us to life. Now we have to go to the grave with you. Imagine that on my deathbed I have all of these my ideas floating around me, so angry. Say, if only you took a chance on yourself. If only you took a chance on yourself. What if? What could have happened? What could have happened? What? I know, it's crazy, right? And then when you think about it, you're like, wait a minute. You're thinking of the things that are inside you. You're asking yourself, whoa. Sometimes you don't see it, but others see and we feel to acknowledge it. People see it and they're like, girl, you have so much things. You got so much in you. I don't know why you're not out there, doing stuff. And sometimes it's just about monetizing it or monetizing your ideas and stuff. You're just being who you are. Just doing the normal things you're normally meant to do. But then it's the impact it has on other people. I've always told myself I don't want to be the kind of girl that gets the likes of people. I want to touch hearts. So imagine for a minute that there is this generation that you're meant to touch, or this group of people you're meant to touch. But then because you don't trust in your own abilities or in your own self, you miss it. And it's not just about you, it's about them. Imagine that you were meant for a time such as this, and then you miss it. You disobey, or maybe you don't do it. And then what you are meant to, that which you were meant to give them, you don't give them. And then just like everything just vanishes in the air, and it's gone. And it's gone. Mad, innit? so crazy, but I don't want this to be me, honestly. I want to show up and show off. I want that when, you know, I like to write. One day I written this thing in my notes app, and I just felt led to post it on my story on my WhatsApp. And when I posted it, this lady that came to me and said, "I needed this word today. Thank you so much for writing this." And for a minute, I thought, what if I didn't post it? What if she needed that reassurance or that sign? Maybe God was trying to tell her something, and then she needed something like a confirmation. I didn't post it. She wouldn't have even had maybe the courage to even maybe go through what she was going through. So what if there's something within us, each and every one of us, that we are meant to give out there, but because we are not able to acknowledge our own light, we put it under a table and let it be there, and it burns and it burns, and all of a sudden it fades away, and no one is able to see it. That's what the Bible says, that how can you light a lamp and put it under a table? It's meant to be on top, to shine the whole, not everybody see it. The Bible reminds us that we are light, with the light of the world. We are sitting on a hill, meant to shine really, really, really bright. But why are we hiding? It's this psychological thing where we find ourselves unconsciously hiding away from. I'm at work, by the way, so find ourselves unconsciously hiding from everything that is within us. It's fear. It could be anything. So, what if you don't fail? What if you take a step on yourself, a chance on yourself, and you do the things you're meant to do, and yeah, I mean, you're the smartest person I've ever met. I want you to, the enemy has this thing. People is dumb. I've had a few people tell me, I struggle when it comes to speaking. When I'm in a very large audience, it's so hard for me to, come out there and be very expressive. So I always like shake a little bit, or I stutter sometimes, or it's mad. So there was a time where I had some people telling me, "Oh, you're not smart enough. This person is smarter than you," and stuff. And I mean, for a minute, I was like, I'm so smart because the amount of challenges I've been able to solve, or the amount of things I've been able to figure out in my life, I'm that smart. So when I was put in a situation, I was being compared with someone, and I was like, nah. And it comes down to understanding the kind of words that come into you, and the words you speak over yourself as well. You need to learn how to speak over your own life. I wrote this somewhere in my phone. What's my phone? I said, remember who you are before giving the world the permission to define you. So many times we open ourselves so much that we give the world to define us. Like, hey, who do you think I am? I did it a lot of times when I'm trying to do this self-evaluation thing. And I'd be like, who do you think I am? What do you think? Are there some things I do which kind of like irks you or gives you the ego, So I'm like, what do you think? And then even sometimes unconsciously when I'm trying to dress up, I'm like, what do you think? What dress suits you? What did you think suits me better? I have an outfit in mind, or I have something in mind already, but because to me, I feel like your opinion matters more than mine, I will go for yours. I'll probably rely on your own opinion more than I trust mine. So yeah, I think we have to get into this space in our lives where we are so. But I'm not saying it's wrong to get other opinions. It's very okay. Like, do it, okay? Like, really, really get the opinions out there and value them, because sometimes it's very valuable. But if you know deep within that's something you want and you want to go for it, do it. It's okay if you fail, and it's okay if you realize, oh, I shouldn't have gone for this part. You learn. But yeah. Do not give the world permission to define you when you can do it. Okay, I gotta go now. Oh my god, I have done a video. I don't know if I should post this. I'm freaking out at the moment, but I don't know if I post it. Someone sees it, and it's just about like asking, telling God what you want, and being in alignment with everything He wants you to do. It's about obedience. I've been the craziest child this year. Not crazy in a bad way, but just been very rebellious. And the things He's calling me to do, and the things that, yeah. I mean, I'm sure some of you could be could relate to it, but we got this. We got this. And we can do all things to Christ that gives us strength. And Ephesians 3 verse 20. I mean, keep it here, put it in your heart, master it. He says, I've given my word. I've placed my words, your words in my heart so that I will not sin against you. The words you believe in, put it in your heart, yeah, like this, and nothing, nobody would tell you nothing. So yeah, oh my god, I feel like posting this, but I don't know if I should, but whatever the case is, I pray it meets the right people, and God bless you all.